they'll be Christian.
There's something cooler than that.
Right? Because they're thinking of this guy. Right? This is who they're thinking of. They think the Lord looks like this.
You really believe in an evil self? Like the face they put on the evil? Like all those like
what you call the devil, right? Exactly. That's it. But these are really the devil. These are the characters. These guys, these low-life people, they're even child sacrifice and they run the world. And I'm going to show you that the Lord, you know who gave them the power to work? Who gave them the power? Who do you think gave them the power? It's okay to be wrong, brother. That's another thing with our people.
Who gave them power?
Yeah, who gave them power?
Is the black people?
No, we didn't give them. We don't have power to give them.
You don't have the power to give them.
The one who gave them power is the Heavenly Father. Okay?
What?
The Most High gave them power. God gave them power. Gave them power to run the world. Okay? The Most High, which is the Heavenly Father. I'm going to show you that.
That's the thing that Rastaman told me at that time, you know?
Well, he was right on that. All right? They're wrong. They're wrong on a lot of things. They're wrong on most things, but he was right about that. I'm going to show you.
They're wrong.
No, that's true, bro. Hey, bro, they talk about Selassie and all this, man. That's
that's
wicked,
bullshit.
Man.
That's bullshit.
And that's wicked. That's idolatry, man.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy and that's wicked.
Myself, I don't believe
Well,
it.
that's good. Hey, I'll give you a dap. I'll give you a dap.
No way. I don't believe in those things. That's just crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read this. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? It's given into his hand, okay? He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wearing wisdom, all right? So the Most High gave the earth into their hand, okay, to fulfill prophecy. And I can show you that in Proverbs, right? But
that is not correct, what he did.
What do you mean?
Keep those guys on board.
Of course it's correct, because the prophecy has to be fulfilled, right? The whole reason that this earth, this is basically a big movie, okay?
I know.
It started off with Adam.
And the universe, we live in the universe.
Yeah, of course, there's a universe, of course. The Heavenly Father dwells in the universe.
Exactly.
His footstool is Jerusalem, man. All right.
Okay, maybe if you go back to Jerusalem, those guys say, no, you're not going to use a black guy, blah, 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 blah. That is not cool, man.
Well, that's why we don't go back now, right? We wait for that. First of all, that place is going to get hit with nuclear missiles, okay? Because those heathens are in there, all right? It tells you that Edom would take our land. It tells you that in the Bible, okay? And this is why this scripture and this truth is so threatening to them. Once we bring out these type of truths, they're like, damn, how did they find out? Because I remember the apostles, our elders used to tell us how there was a guy who came out in a limousine one time when they were first, when the truth first came out and they were out there preaching. And he came out, he's like, how the hell did you guys learn this?
Yeah.
We paid millions of dollars for you not to learn this. And he hopped back in the car and drove off. Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, that proves that they wanted to keep this hidden as long as possible so that the uplift, because they believe in God. They believe the Most High exists. But they're trying to trick the Most High. You understand? That's why they're working on the left hand.
Of course, those guys know that.
Yeah, of course. Well, guess what? The average person, these average people, they don't know that. A lot of these average people don't believe in that, right? But
they don't believe in shit. They don't believe in nothing.
That's true, bro. That's true. But I'm gonna show you this, right? Proverbs 16:1, to show you that the Most High is the one who controls everything and put these people in power for His purpose. The preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirit, right? Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right? Yeah. So he put them in power for this day of evil that's about to come with the World War III and all these things that are prophesied to happen. All right? And the Lord coming back, Yahushua coming back in glorious manner in that big chariot. Okay? So that's going to happen. But in order for that to happen, the wicked would have to be in rulership because he's going to take them down. All right?
Yeah, that makes sense what you said. Really, that makes... Yeah,
well, you know what it's all for? It's all for the glorification of the Most High. You understand? So he's saying, listen, just like in Egypt, and after we came out of Egypt, all those nations feared. They're like, damn, we heard about Yahweh. You know? We feared, right? But now there's no fear of the Most High on the planet. These people believe in all type of madness. Right? Yeah, so he's going to be his fear back on the planet Earth. But guess what? The difference is that we're going to know good and evil. We're going to know good and evil, and we're going to only do righteousness. Because Adam, he knew only good when he first was on the garden, right? And then the serpent came to Eve and taught her the knowledge, which was a philosophy of good and evil. Okay, which is not an actual serpent. It wasn't an actual snake. It was actual man with the characteristics of a serpent. Okay, which these people, these church can't even break that down. Okay, so he told her the philosophy of good and evil, which they weren't supposed to eat of that philosophy. They weren't supposed to know nothing about that. They were only supposed to know good, right? But since they learned good and evil, the Most High cursed us, and now we're dying and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in the kingdom, we're gonna know good and evil and still only do righteous. Because it's gonna be written within us. That's the new covenant, but only for Israelites. That ain't gonna happen for Moabites. That ain't gonna happen for the so-called white people. Only for Israelites. Okay? So you gotta know that you, first and foremost, if you don't leave here with anything, you gotta know that you're from the tribe of Benjamin. Okay? Which country you come from? In which island?
St. Martin.
Yeah.
Guadeloupe, St. Martin.
Yeah, Guadeloupe. Right.
They have a group in Guadeloupe too. They have this.
Really?
Yeah.
The garments and all that?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they have the same.
And they teach that they're Israelites and all that? Yeah?
And those guys speak in French and in Creole. I mean, mostly in French. Yeah.
Really?
I tell you, a lot of black people open their eyes, man.
Well, that's beautiful.
A lot of them,
good.
you know?
Well, that's good.
But the only thing like they don't know in what step to, you know, because
take.
this one talking about this one talking about that.
I'll tell you the step. I'll tell you what the Lord told us to do.
That is the big problem.
You see, the Lord is not gonna excuse our people because they don't know or because they're stuck in the middle. He don't know if it's this or that. The Lord is not gonna excuse you for that, right? If you're of the elect, you're gonna find the right way and you're gonna do it. Okay, and if you're sincere in the first place, you know what I'm saying, and you actually do take some step and you're sincere, right?
Yeah.
Right, and you're doing something, he's gonna bring you into the right path. Okay, if you're sincere. But first and foremost, that's the thing. We got to make that step. You understand?
They have 2 weeks. I met a guy from Trinidad. No, not Trinidad. No, he's not.
Guyana?
No, not Guyana.
Barbados?
I think it's Barbados. Yeah, Barbados. He told me come to church, blah blah blah. Even though, oh gosh,
waste of time.
Huh?
Waste of time. Waste of time. Those churches don't have no.
I said, brother, I don't have no time for those things, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have no time for that.
So I'm going to show you what the Lord requires of us, man. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 1 verse 21. All right. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. All right. So for us coming out here and preaching to our people, right, wiping the blood off our hands, telling them the truth of where they come from, that pleases the Most High, and that's how we're gonna get delivered. Okay, if we endure to the end, because that's the characteristic of the elect. Okay, so if I continue, and I'm gonna continue doing this to the end. And keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of my ability, keeping the high holy days, because I know our people ain't keeping the high holy days. I know you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting on you for this. But our people in general, they ain't keeping the high holy days.
But to have a next vibe,
which is wicked.
They got some guys in the States. This guy talking about the syrup, about the IDC, that is powerful, that is the black people stuff.
They're going off. They're wicked. They're going off. They're wicked. Right away.
You know? You see what the children have a lot of stuff like you don't know.
But you should know. You already know by just hearing that. You're like, that doesn't sound right. You already know. I mean, listen, the pyramids was a great architecture. Okay? And our people built that. Our people built that. Right? The Israelites were enslaved in Egypt. Okay? Under the Egyptians, which are Hamites. Okay? Which their true name is Matazarium. Right? Matazarium. Okay? So they had us in slavery, and we built those pyramids. Okay? Which those are great things. And that proves that the natives of this land are Israelites, because you have in Mexico, you have pyramids as well that are exactly identical to those.
Yeah, they have in China too. Chinese,
They have those. Well,
it's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah, I heard about that too, but it's not the same.
No, it's not the same
because they can't do that. The way these pyramids are built are very, very.
Egypt, you know, they have Egypt, and they have
amazing, huh?
And they have in Egypt, they have in the next part in Africa too, like.
Cairo? Well, actually, that's in Egypt. I don't know about the other spot. As well.
I forgot to mention.
I don't know about the other spot, but the point is that those pyramids are not normal. They can't build that to this day. Like all the technology they have, they can't build those pyramids to this day.
Gabon.
The way they built
They
it.
call this place Gabon. That is the oldest pyramid in Egypt. Look for it, Gabon. You're gonna see that.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Okay.
Some small pyramid.
It's small. Okay.
But
It's the same as that.
yeah.
Well, you know what that means? That means our people were there. That means Israelites.
It's the
yeah.
same. It's the same people. I don't think it's
Well,
the same people in
It might not be. It might not be the same because we could have
Nah.
just passed through there. Because
because I don't think it's the same people like in Egypt and Gabon. It's not the same people.
what type of people you think is there?
I think it's black people, you know, because that's his I got a good version. You have a you have a Facebook. What you have?
Yeah, well, you go to a GMS Montreal. Okay, you're gonna see my
GMS?
GMS MS, right? Montreal.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna see all the videos I have out here, and then I have where I do classes, little lessons.
Oh yeah, you have
know
some
what I'm saying?
classes too?
GMS, yeah, like GMS.
Okay.
Contrition is key. That's on that other page. You understand what I'm saying? Contrition is key.
GMS Montreal.
Yeah, I just want to read one more thing for you to prove to you that we went through Africa. All right, just really quick. In the year 65 BC, here I'll show you the book. This is Babylon to Timbuktu.
Okay, where you buy this one?
This one you get on Amazon.
Okay.
Right, from
Oh, yeah?
Rudolph R. Windsor.
Who created this book?
Rudolph R. Windsor. Rudolph R. Windsor.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespasian and his son Titus, two Edomites, right? Okay, put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.